My role, senior manager, I think, of analytics and reporting. I'd have to check my signature and my email for that. But you can dumb it down to just saying, I'm in charge of data. I'm in charge of making sure that accurate, concise, trustworthy data gets in the hands of the people who need it at the time that they request it. And we've been leveraging NetSuite to do just that through its native reporting system. It's incredibly robust saved searches, which I'm finding out all the time more about. You can go crazy with them with formulas and functions. And last but not least, with NetSuite Analytics Warehouse. And the role that NSAW has played, we were only migrated about a year ago, so we're fairly new to the team. And one of the initial uses of NSAW that I don't think anyone really quite expected is that visualizations, the one thing about them is that it lays everything bare. Your weaknesses, your strengths, also your outliers in data. So if you're looking at a line graph of sales and it jumps, from here to back down here, either you've had a very sweet day of sales or somebody keyed something in wrong. It's incorrect data. It's something you gotta go fix. So in the beginning stages, it was wonderful in helping us get a very clean data set of information. And once you have that, and you have people trusting in the data source of NetSuite, then you can really start to use NetSuite as a launch pad for your growth.
Great. Well, and do you want a job as a NetSuite sales consultant, by the way? No. I believe you doing that great stuff at Toronto. So, okay, launchpad for growth. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, when you're spending less time fixing data, you can actually look at the data and make decisions on it. I kind of have to mention our previous setup to make it really flow. We had an ERP, we had a planning and budgeting tool, we had an analytics tool. The analytics tool was 10 years out of date. It was an on-premise SQL Server database that required that special type of maintenance. It wasn't clouded. The systems didn't talk together. And then there were homebrew solutions. Microsoft Access always finds a way in. So you had, a query based on a query based on a query based on a query based on a query that was used as a record source for a report that exported to an Excel data tab and a pivot table that got refreshed and sent to different people. The end result of all that insanity is that you have two different data sets of information, and you have two different people making two entirely different conclusions based on what should be the same data. So what the tool has allowed us to do is get everybody on board making the same decisions. We're able to see on the same level now. We're able to pair together now as a result of direct integrations with NetSuite planning and budgeting, with all the data sources that we pull in through NetSuite Analytics Warehouse. We're able to put side by side now, which we've never had the ability to do without an exhausting process of days of work cobbling together like an Excel spreadsheet of this. Actuals next to budget, next to our depletions, what we're selling in our stores, and it's provided insight to our salespeople and to our management team in a way that we've never had before, and they're truly able to make decisions in a way that we've never been able to do. And we're agile and we can move quickly now. And
agility is what it's all about. It's fantastic. We've also been talking about how you see productivity compounding as you use more of the suite. I think that's exactly what you're saying. You've really been able to do more with less.
More with less, yeah.
Yeah, great. And so you talked to us a lot about NetSuite Analytics. That's fantastic. You also use advanced customer support. We love advanced customer support here. We think everybody should have that sort of NetSuite expert on their side. Can you tell how partnering with us on that has meant to your team?
It's been everything really, because like I said, we're only about a year into NetSuite, and every time I go in, I'm finding some new feature that I didn't know existed. I'm finding a new checkbox that I didn't know about, but I mean, it's kind of a game changer. You need somebody who can give you that insight when you're first starting out, because I mean, it's a large, very robust system, and having a partner like ACS is it's everything.
Fantastic. And so, what's next for Toronto and your use of NetSuite?
Well, I mean, like I said, we're new. There's a lot of the systems that we currently don't use, so we're implementing things that we already have all the time. We've recently implemented fixed assets. We have implemented demand planning. We're scratching the surface on OCR. building additional workflows to ensure, continued data validation, things like that.
Right.
And I mean, with 2 updates a year with NetSuite, a feature, 4 with an SAW, 1 each quarter. Every time a new release comes out, I'm finding a new feature that we can leverage. And so as you guys continue to sweeten up, we will continue to sweeten up.
You'll continue to sweeten up while you are a poster child NetSuite customer. Thanks for your partnership. And you have a great offer for our attendees.
We talk about
Do you want to do it crazy dealing day style? Or should we do it normal? Do you want to do it normal style? Okay, normal style would be fine. Go ahead.
You can pull that
What's
up.
this offer? Tell us about this offer.
But it's a 20% offer on our website, uncorked.com, and it's for an entire month. So if you go there, make a purchase, when you're checking out, use a promo code SweetWorld20. That's SweetWorld all together, one word, number 2, number 0 as a promo code. When you're checking out, you'll get 20% off your order. And that's a special just for you guys.
All right, well, that is fantastic. Yes, thank you. Yeah.